Welcome to AYAYOGA. My name is Anna, and in this video I'm going to show you a couple of poses for the spine and specifically the lower part of the back. So most of us are used to sitting down quite a lot during the day, which means that the whole spine is actually being compressed a lot. And a lot of us also feel tension in the lower back. Could be due to stress, could be due to this immobility, that if we sit a lot during the day, that we're just simply not moving enough to keep the spine and keep the lower back, keep the mobility and the movement there. So these two poses are really good for the spine, especially the lower part. And it's a yin pose called Sphinx pose that you can actually do. It's very easy to do, you just need a floor basically. Maybe a couple of other things, but let's see how it goes. I am going to show you how to use a yoga bolster also to support the upper part of your body. But you can certainly also do it without anything at all. As I said, you just need a floor to lie on. So you can come down on your belly. You place your arms in front of you. So you're lying here like a sphinx. And you have the elbows under your shoulders, or maybe a little bit further in the front of the shoulders. But take care that you're not placing the elbows kind of behind the shoulders, otherwise you use a lot of extra effort here to hold up the arms, which is not very where you want to go. So elbows under the shoulders. Find a pose here where you can sit or lie comfortably, and if this is not comfortable for your shoulders, so if you have any kind of shoulder problems, a bolster or some kind of pillow or cushion to support underneath your breast will be a great idea. I'm going to show you how you can do it with a bolster. So you can put the bolster here underneath your chest. Have that support which actually takes all the effort out of the shoulder area, but I still have this back bend and the compression along the spine, especially around the lower back. So see if this might be a good choice for you, otherwise you can just come down on your elbows. Another great idea is to, if this is the first time you're trying this pose, or if you're new to the Sphinx pose, is to just check where your feet and your legs are best placed. So for some people it will be natural to have the legs a bit further in and closer together. And for some people it might be more relaxing for the buttocks and for the lower spine, to have the feet a bit further apart. So see how that works for you, what works best for you. As for the upper part of the body, you can either have your head lifted, or if it's okay for your neck, you can just let your head hang, or place something underneath for support. For some people it can be an added benefit to just let the head drop down, and then you feel the stretch along the neck and the upper part of your spine towards the shoulder blades. So see how that works for you. So in this pose you have the compression along the lower part of the spine and along the lower back. And around this part, around your lower back, there's quite a dense part of the fascia, connective tissue. So it's really quite thick and dense in this area. And this is also why a lot of people feel pain or discomfort in the lower back. And that's because a lot of us are sitting down way too much, really. We're sitting down on chairs, in the sofa, sitting down a lot during the day. So the spine gets compressed, the lower back gets more immobile because we're not really moving that much. We're not moving as much as would be really great for us to move a bit more and move in all kinds of directions. But this is a great pose, and it's even a pose that you can do just a couple of minutes and feel the benefits from it, or you can even do it in front of the telly if you wish. And it's also quite normal to feel fragility, or this a feeling of fragility in this area of the lower back. It's okay to feel this compression, but if you do have a sore back, or it can feel a little bit strange, maybe even intimidating. Unless it really hurts, it's okay to feel a little bit of discomfort. You're working on this area, you're working on right now the compression, and after this pose we'll go into child's pose, where you will open up and stretch the area. So it's really, really good for your, the overall mobility of the lower back. But of course, if you do feel any kind of sharp pain or ache, move gently away or out of the pose. And you can even put your hands or your arms a little bit further forward, so that the back bend is not so pronounced. So you can be here for 2 to 3 minutes. And then from here you can move back into child's pose. So you will come down first, just have a little pause on your belly. And maybe just move your hips a bit from side to side. And just pause here for a minute or so, just to feel the effect of the pose. And then get ready to move up onto all fours. And from here, sit back on your heels. And then you can either come down like this, so you're just dropping your head and your chest down towards the floor. Or if you do have a bolster or a cushion or something in front of you, or maybe a blanket that you roll up, then you can also lean on that. So this is just opening up the back, stretching the lower back. And as you lie here, just move your attention towards the lower back. And see if you can get a sense of breathing in and out through the lower back. Maybe you'd like to just make the inhalations a little bit longer and deeper, really moving your attention towards the lower back and this feeling of inhaling through the lower back and expanding this whole area as you inhale. And then on an exhalation, just releasing soften. Try that again as you take a long, deep inhalation. Feel as if you're inhaling through the lower back, expanding this whole area as much as you can. And then as you exhale, release, let go, soften. And one more time, inhale, expanding, inhale into your lower back. And as you exhale, release and soften this whole area. The lower back, along the spine, your face, your arms, everything. Let it soften. And you can stay here as long as you like.